going on, everybody? It's your boy, Get in the Game. We got some great news to discuss, but before I start, as always, big shout out to my supporters and subscribers out there. Thank you so much for your support. Without any further ado, let's talk about this new update in regards to the garage that is coming our way. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. It's a lot of information that was put out by developers. So let's just get right into it. The big thing is here is that the garage update is coming July 18th. So mark your calendars. July 18th is when this garage update is coming. Now I'm just gonna pretty much read from here on out verbatim, and I'm gonna try to just breeze through it as fast as possible. So it says this update is all about patrol cars. We received a lot of feedback in recent years concerning the handling of patrol cars, both in terms of driving behavior and how to manage them. Let's dive right into the details. Okay, so it seems like in a nutshell, and I know I'm gonna just go over it, but it seems like in a nutshell, this garage update is going to be primarily focusing on the performance of these vehicles. However, we are getting new DLC, which is good news, and I will touch upon that as I read along. Let's keep reading. Now let's talk about the garage. That's the next topic here. It says the precincts of Brighton PD are expanding. A garage can now be found at each precinct in the city, and obviously they're not just cosmetic. Instead, they serve as the main hub to make each car patrol shift a little bit more comfy. Okay. Once you approach a garage, you can enter them with a simple click of a button. Okay. And that's where the fun begins. Now, parking lot management. So this is talking about once you get your car into the garage. Previously you only had access to a single patrol car of each model station at the parking lot right in front of the precinct. Now you have full control over which and how many patrol cars you want to have there. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming that we can have a entire fleet of chargers in our precinct. From what's that saying? Let's keep reading along. It says, oh well, here's a cap to that. It says 4 parking spots are available at each precinct, and you can adjust every single one of them. Okay, so the flip side, as you can see here, I'm in front of the Conway precinct. There's the 4 spots available, but we're gonna be able to have, like, if we want to have 4 chargers there, we'll be able to do that. We will be able to do so. If we want to mix it up and have 2 chargers and a Tahoe there, that's what they're saying here. I'm probably stack mine with all Tahoes and 1 charger. All right, so let's just keep reading. You have a favorite patrol car and want it to be the default patrol car of PD? Just fill up all the spots with the same model. Okay, pretty much going off what I was just saying. You prefer to have some variety? Select different ones. You only want to have 1 patrol car parked there. Just keep the other spots empty. Okay, so in regards to parking lot management, you'll be able to pretty much control which cars you want there. I think that's pretty cool, especially if you want to, like I said, if it's a favorite car you like me, I honestly prefer the Charger, but the Tahoe has become my secondary choice by default because it sits 4 people, and I like to get a lot of rest. Now let's go into tool management. It says each patrol car has specific capacity for carrying tools, and that amount varies from model to model. Okay, so depending on what car you take, now you can freely decide which ones you want to bring along. Take just one with you. Fill your trunk up however you want, and assign the tools of your choice to that respective slots. You can even select the same tool in all slots. Not to forget, you can customize each car in a different way, whether you want to fill up one with traffic cones and the other with road flares. It's up to you. Okay, now I kind of like that in regards to the tool management. However, when responding to calls, specifically traffic calls, there's ways you could go about controlling the traffic without using those tools. So, for example, you go to a crash, you go to an accident, and you could simply use a Tahoe or any car to block up the lanes and do what you have to do without using any of the cones or traffic flares. But if you're if you're someone who's very thorough and detailed, who really loves managing those tools, then I think you're going to appreciate this a little bit more. For me, I have over time I have found ways to pretty much control the flow of traffic, especially with accidents, just by utilizing my patrol vehicle. So, nonetheless, I don't need to use excuse me the tools that much because there's other ways of going about it. So let's keep reading. I think that's okay. I'm not too thrilled with that. I don't think it changes things that much. However, we are getting we are getting another update 11.0, and that's going to be crime scene investigation. We're going to be talking about that shortly. So that may having these tools in your vehicle and the selection of these tools may affect um, the outcome of how you handle things when you're going to a crime scene investigation. But that's looking ahead. Let's keep going. Repairing your vehicle. You had an accident in the past. Your patrol cars were slightly or even completely wrecked in the aftermath. That sucks. But now you can repair them in the middle of the shift and don't need to wait for the next one. That's cool. You can either repair them quickly with the press of a button when standing in front of a garage or do it inside. Okay. So, I like that. However, I don't know if many of you guys have noticed. In the settings, you can adjust. So say if you can adjust your settings. So say if you get in an accident with your patrol vehicle, um, in default settings, if you get in an accident with your patrol vehicle, the vehicle will slow down because it's a simulation game and it's responding to, of course, the behavior, things like that, mechanisms of your vehicle. So you get in a crash, your vehicle's gonna not function properly. We get that. However, you could change that in the settings. So if you do get in a crash and your vehicle gets totaled, that vehicle will still operate at 100% even though it's damaged. So if you have more questions about that, I can address that later. But so I'm not sure if that. However, just note this, guys. There are people who play um, more in a stimulation mode versus casual, where stimulation mode is much more harder, and people prefer the realism. So I can see that. I can see the repair systems that they implemented being helpful to those who like to play more of that realism game. Me personally, I play casual in a more laid back casual approach because I like the freedom and liberty. So like if I have my settings adjusted to that way, so if I get in a crash, I could just keep on going. But most of the time I will change out my car because I don't like driving around with a banged up car. All right, so let's go into car balancing. It says, yes, we know in the past driving a car hasn't been the most pleasant experience. While we do ship some improvements to their handling in the past, we now completely overhaul all the patrol vehicles and improve controls across the board. They definitely feel like you're on ice. You definitely don't feel like you're on ice skates anymore. Okay, this is big for me, car balancing. I have a video when I was using I don't know, the small UTV, whatever that vehicle is over there next to the Tahoe. This vehicle right here, um, and that thing flipped on me. So I am looking forward to car balancing because I want to make sure I, when going to calls, I can cut those corners. I could my car is going to perform properly without flipping over. So this one, car balancing is big. All right, so let's move to the next topic. We're almost done, guys. Thank you for sticking around, bearing with me. So this next topic is about the DLC we are getting. Now, I am happy to be receiving, to be getting DLC, as we all should, but I'm not happy with the vehicle we're getting. So it says we're getting a compact police vehicle. I don't know. Let's just put a brand out there like your Fiats. As you guys know, they have these cars were introduced a few years ago. They're very, very small cars. As a matter of fact, some of you already may have saw
It's good to
uh,
see you again, officer.
a mod of this vehicle that which I want to say it didn't leak, but there's another streamer out there, and he was playing with mods, and he was playing with this compact vehicle that's very compact. So this car that they're gonna speak about is it's called the compact vehicle. It's very small. However, we're gonna be able to use this in foot patrol. So I kind of like that, but I am more so saddened that we didn't get the Guardian, which is a van, because I like to arrest people, and I believe the Guardian holds either 6 or 8 arrestees at a time, and that like something like that works for me because I like to get a lot of arrests, and it helps me save a lot of time when I'm on the road arresting people, so I won't have to keep transporting people back and forth. So let's just get into the DLC we're getting. It says we're pleased to announce the compact vehicle, the CPV. That's what they're calling this new vehicle. Is an incredibly cool new patrol car available as a separate and fully optional DLC. So you'll be able to. So of course we're gonna have to purchase it. I believe the price is $299. Yes. And it will be available for purchase upon the release. Now here's the thing. It says should you own a CPV, you gain access to it. You gain access to it from your very first shift, even on foot patrols. This compact police vehicle is authorized for driving in parks along narrow streets and allowing you to move throughout bright and quickly while ensuring law and order are always respected. Due to its adorable size, it also serves as an excellent photo opportunity for the city's tourism industry. Okay. All right, so that's it for that. Now, here's a kicker. As I mentioned, you will be able to use this vehicle, and I believe only this vehicle, on foot patrol. For you guys out there who already know, when you're on foot patrol, there's no cars available to you. However, this car will be available to you, so I kind of like that. Now, I don't know how many how many seats this vehicle holds. It doesn't mention it. So are we going to be able to transport just one arrestee in it, or two? Because remember, it's a compact vehicle. It's very small. It's similar to those Fiats out there. There's other cars out there too. It's kind of and most of the time they're like your electric cars, but it's a very, very, very small compact car. So I kind of like the fact that we will be able to use this on foot patrol, and it's probably going to be the only car we're going to be able to use on foot patrol, which is kind of cool. Um, Another thing is, it says that this vehicle is authorized to drive in parks along narrow streets. All right, so again, if you have your settings set primarily to, well, actually, no, I may be saying it wrong by saying set to default. If you play in simulation mode, that's what I want to say. If you play in simulation mode, most of your cars are restricted to driving on parks and various not roadways, what I'm looking for, like sidewalks, things like that, and narrow streets. So you lose conduct points every time you do that in your vehicle. However, you could change the settings. Me personally, I like to drive my patrol vehicle through parks, and for that reason, I have my settings adjusted so I could drive my vehicle in narrow streets and alleyways and parks without losing conduct points. So if you're one of those hardcore players, or just more, I don't want to say hardcore, but like you're a very thorough player who likes playing simulation mode, this would be ideal for you because you don't have to worry about losing conduct points when using your patrol vehicle now. You can just take this car, hop in, and drive around the park, um, and use it for its convenience. So I'm almost done, guys. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Let's finish it up. It says, all right. So the sneak peek for update 11.0. We also begun working on a crime scene update version 11.0, and that is scheduled for release in late quarter 3 this year. It's pretty much going to be introducing advanced crime scene investigations, equipment for crime scenes, and much more. So, for those who don't know, I think I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Gamescom is something that takes place um, in Europe. It's like a gaming convention, and the developers took place in it last year, and it will be taking place in it this year. And during that convention, they're going to be unveiling the update for the crime. They're going to be unveiling the crime scene update that will be released to us sometime this year. Now, I don't know if we're going to be getting it around that time, which will take place in August. But in regards to the crime scene update, we will be getting new equipment like caution tape, and I forget the other stuff. So um, that's something yeah, we have to look forward to in the next month. Again, even though they're going to be revealing that, I'm not sure if they're going to be releasing it at that time. So it may be released later, even though they're revealing that update in August at that convention. Okay. Um, okay. So in the last part of this is saying that um, Police Simulator is on sale. There's actually a trailer out, and I may share this in the post. In closing, they say, stay tuned for more news. Of course, we will ship a lot more improvements, bugs, fixes, adjustments with the garage update. Again, it's going to be released July 18th, so mark your calendars. I will be streaming that day and going over. Most likely, I will be doing a live stream. I will be doing a live stream and a video so you guys can check it out. Now, here's something that strikes me. It says the first streamers and content creators will receive full access to the update in the coming days and will be able to showcase the new features prior to release while the update is still in submission for public release on all platforms. So guys, let's keep in mind this release is for all platforms, okay? So it says first streamer and content creators. I'm not sure what they mean by first streamers and content creators.
How you doing, officer?
But there will be I guess I don't want to say a selection. I guess these individuals will get full access to the update. I'm hoping I'm one of those people, but content creators and streamers will get access to this update in advance, so they'll be showing off this update prior to its release. So that's pretty cool. I wish I fit under that category. I don't I'm not. I don't think I'm considering that selection as of yet, as much as I stream, but that's okay. It says thank you all for your support, and we hope you're excited about this update. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys, for the news in regards to this update. Sorry if this video was a little bit longer and drawn out, but I just wanted to make sure I touch bases on everything that was addressed. I will leave a link in the description so you could revisit the blog here for Police Simulator Patrol officers and just reread this yourself. I like, even though they have the option for you to go in there and read it yourself, I like to make videos about it because sometimes I'm able to address some questions that you guys may have and other things that they may not mention. But for the most part, I am looking forward to this update. Now, the big question here is modding. I don't know. They did not mention anything about modding your vehicles in regards to the skins and liveries. We may be able to change tires. So some things weren't very specific. But we just gotta wait until the update. So again, we're getting a new vehicle. It's a compact vehicle. I wish we were getting a van, but that's okay. It's something. The price of that again is $299. I am going to purchase it. I do want to support the developers and this company because want this game to continue to thrive. I really enjoy it. So it's a small purchase of $299, and that's going to help support them in the future. So go support them. It's your choice. Uh, so the big thing for me is I am excited that we're going to be able to pretty much um, modify our cars in a way that in regards to the performance. I'm happy with that. The car balancing I am very happy with. I think it's much needed, and I think it's going to help when we're out there patrolling the streets and driving fast and crazy. Now we're going to be able to uh, customize our cars to
Hey.
get them to perform how we want. That's the big thing. If we don't get the liveries and skins, I kind of, I guess I kind of understand that, but that would just be a plus and maybe a surprise. I don't know, but that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. As more information comes out, I will let you guys know. But we have a mark date now, July 18th. I will be doing a few more streams in between then, and upon that release, I will be making a video and stream. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Again, there will be a link in the description. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.